Hello, second graders. Good morning, good afternoon. So, we are going to start chapter 12 in math, and chapter 12 is multiplication and division. And I know so many of you have been so excited to start this chapter, and I so wish we could be in the classroom right now, starting and working and doing this chapter, but at least we get to do it, right? So multiplication and division is what we're going to start. We're just going to do a few lessons out of it because then you guys will be on summer vacation. So let's get started here. The first thing I want to do is go over our vocabulary word, our new vocabulary words for the chapter. So the first one is multiply, and it means to join equal groups. We have a multiplication sentence. So it's the same thing as an addition sentence or a number sentence in general. So a number sentence would be 3 plus 5 equals 8. That's a number sentence. Or 12 minus 3 equals 9. Okay, those are both number sentences, except for now we call it a multiplication sentence instead of a number sentence. So we have 7 times 3 equals 21. This is the multiplication sign, which I'm sure all of you have seen it at least once or twice before, okay? And then the answer to an addition problem is called the product. So the answer to an addition problem is called the sum. The answer to a subtraction problem is called the difference. The answer to a multiplication problem is called product, okay? And then factors, this is nothing new from addition and subtraction. The factors are the two numbers that are added or subtracted or multiplied together. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of go over division a little bit, but we won't get into division as much as multiplication. But just for the sake of reviewing the vocabulary words, we have divide, which means to separate into equal groups or share. So when we did our fractions unit and I said, you know, you have this piece of candy, 3/4 means that there are 4 of you, you're sharing it with 3 other friends, right? Okay, so you're dividing that candy bar. I didn't make those very even, did I? You're dividing that candy bar, okay? So just like we have a multiplication sentence, we have a division sentence, so it's the same thing. So you're dividing 10 between 2 people. So if you have 10 things and you're dividing it between 2 people, so you and your brother have 10 Pokemon cards that you're splitting between the 2 of you. So here are the 2 piles that we put them in. So we have 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so we would each get 5. All right, and then we have leftover, which we won't get to just yet, and we have related facts. So just like with addition and subtraction, and you have fact families. So 3 plus 5 equals 8, 5 plus 3 equals 8, 8 minus 5 equals 3, 8 minus 3 equals 5, okay? It's the same thing, but it's with multiplication and division, but we won't get to that. We won't get that far either, okay? So those are our vocabulary words, all right? The main ones that I want you guys to know are multiply, product, divide. And you obviously need to know multiplication sign, but that's kind of not, it's kind of a vocabulary word, kind of not, okay? Alrighty, so let's get started with lesson 1. And basically, all multiplication is repeated addition, but the more you do it and the more used to it you are, the quicker it'll come, just like regular facts, okay? So it says, how many blocks are there? So let's see. There are, let me straighten this out a little bit, sorry. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, okay? To find how many, when joining equal groups, add or multiply. So we're gonna add. So we have 3 groups of 2, okay? So we have 3 2s. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, okay? Or when we multiply, we have 3 groups of 2. So we have 3 2s, the same thing. But now instead of adding, we're going to multiply. So we're just going to do 3 times 2 because there's 3 groups and there's 2 in each group. So 3 times 2 is 6, just like 2 plus 2 plus 2. So basically, you're going to add 2 3 times. Okay? All right. So let's see what we can do down here. So number 1 is done for you, but I want to go over it. So we have 4 groups here, and each group has 3 blocks. So we're going to do 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. And if we count by threes, we have 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. And we have 4 groups of 3. So 4 threes still equals 12. So now we're going to multiply. 4 times 3, it still equals 12. We have 4 groups of 3. Okay. So 4 times 3 equals 12. Now, let's look over here. We have 5 plus 5 plus 5. I'm going to give you a second. 15. Okay. And then we have 3 groups of 5. So we have 3 5s, which also equals 15. And then we're going to do 3 times 5. Because we have 5 in each group. So we have 3 groups of 5. So 3 groups times 5 blocks also equals 15. Okay? All right, now would be the time to pause the video. Try number 3 and 4 on your own, and then hit play and see if you're correct. So let's do number 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 2. So we're going to add 2 5 times. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So if we count by 2s, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have 5 2s, which also equals 10. And we're going to do 5 times 2 because each group has 2 in it. So 5 times 2 equals 10. Okay? All right, and then number 4, we have 4 plus 4. So we have 2 groups of 4. So we're going to add 4 2 times. Add 4 2 times. Sorry. So 4 plus 4 equals 8. We have 2 4s. That means we have 2 groups of 4. 1, 2. Also equals 8. And then we're going to do 2 times 4 because we have 4 in each group. We have 2 groups of 4, which also equals 8. Okay? All right, so let's look at the back here. Again, now would be a good time to pause it because you're doing the same thing. Okay, number 6 is done for you. So I'll give you a second to look over number 6. We have 4 groups of 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4 4s, 4 times 4. So they all equal 16. Okay, now we're going to have to add in a little bit more work. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of 2. So we're going to add 2 together 4 times. Okay, so we have 2, 2, 2. So now if we count by 2s, we have 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Okay, then we have 4 2s. There's 4 groups of 2, which also equals 8. Then we have 4 times 2, which also equals 8. Okay. All right, now would be another time to pause the video, try 8 and 9, see if you get it right, press play, and see if you're right. Okay. All right, so we have 5 plus. Now, there's how many groups? So there's 5 in a group. We have 5 and we have 2 groups. So we have 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 is a double stacked, 10. So we have 2 5s, which also equals 10. And we have 2 times 5, 10. Now, you can say 2 multiplied by 5. Most people will say 2 times 5, okay? But both are correct, either one. All right, and number 9. We have 3 groups of 3. So we're going to have 3 plus 3 plus 3, 3 times equals 9. We have 3 threes. That sounds funny. 3 threes. And we have 3 times 3, which also equals 9. Okay. All right, let's do these 2 word problems. We're going to skip this calculator activity. For party favors, Ed puts 3 marbles in each bag. How many marbles will be in 4 bags? So we have to do 3 plus 3 plus 3 4 times. We have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals, or we could do it this way. We're going to draw 4 bags here. Okay, and then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of looks like a face, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he's going to need 12 marbles. Number 11, Tim has 3 bags of 4 marbles. Anna has 2 bags of 5 marbles. Who has more? Okay, so Tim, we're just going to put a T for Tim. Okay, he has 3 bags of 4 marbles. So each bag has 4 marbles in it. We have 4 plus 4 plus 4, which equals 12. And then Anna, or Anna, I guess maybe, has 2 bags of 5. So she only has 2 bags, but each bag has more in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 plus 5, which is a double stack, 10. So who has more, Tim or Anna? Okay. All right, so go ahead, take some time. You can even quiz yourself and do a bunch of double stacks. Like you could do 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, 2 times 4, all the way up and see what you can get, okay? So that's our lesson for today, all right? If you have any questions or need any help, okay, make sure mom or dad email me and you tell me that you need some help, all right? But I will talk to you all later, and good luck.